I'm doing. Obviously, I'm wearing my Santa hat. The Perfect Holiday from 2006 or 2007. Yeah, I hadn't seen this movie since last year. I bought it at Target and I heard the commentary, so now I'm going to do a commentary. This is only 96 minutes long, so it's nice and short. So it won't be 2 hours long like some other, like a Tyler Perry movie. Hold on. Yeah, this is just the intro. This time I'm using the DVD player because I don't have this. This movie's not on YouTube, and I haven't seen the movie in a while, so in like a year. So it's a perfect timing for it. You know, it's a November. It's a Christmas movie. It's November, so why not? These are the logos. Destination Films. I think this film got seriously overlooked when it came out. There's a nice snowflake. Lots of Christmas music in it. A Lance Rivera film. Mark Duffman. The always lovely Gabrielle Union. Faison Love. He was an elf. Terrence Howard. And Queen Latifah before she came out. Perfect Holiday. Shawnee Murphy, may he rest in peace. It's got a mostly black cast. Yeah, it works. It doesn't feel forced. Christopher Leonard's did the music. It's an animated sequence like Friday After Next. Except this is PG, not R. Executive producer BCB. Latifah produced this movie too. Here it comes. You had 4 writers on this film. She licked it. Yep, she dropped the money. It's the most wonderful time of the year. It's a comedy, guys. Everyone telling you be a good cheer. It's the most wonderful time of the year. It will be soon. The hearts will go towing and hearts will be glowing when loved ones are near. It's the most wonderful time of the year. Mm-hmm. Give him a candy cane. See, he's giving. Rent post to. That's her dress up as a hobo. Yeah. Terrence Howard is a D-bag in this movie. Good actor. It's just that he was wasted. In the MCU, they put him in only one film. Gabrielle Union. Yep. Dwayne is a lucky man to be with a beautiful woman like her. She is my type of woman. VH1. I don't even watch VH1 anymore. They act like black people that never helmed a movie. The 2000s and the 2010s speak otherwise. Before Black Panther came out, black people were selling movies all the time. They just didn't notice it until Disney did it, because Disney shills everybody, every race that exists in the world. If you're someone of color you never heard of, they're going to bring you in. Yeah, I can't believe Charlie Murphy passed away a couple years ago. At least he didn't get canceled. Well, now they act like putting a black person in a Disney movie is like, it's revolutionary. Yeah, when Princess and the Frog came out, even though she's technically not the first black princess that Disney made, because Cinderella, the Roger Hammerstein's version, Brandy was the first black princess for Disney. So don't you give me that, Disney. You did it in the 90s when it wasn't as important to you. Now it's like, this is the first black, yeah, again, animated black girl that was a lead in a movie, but she's barely in Princess and the Frog. She's mostly a frog, which I think was a mistake in that movie. Tiana should have never been turned into a frog. She should have been a black woman for the whole entire movie. Why? Because she's beautiful and has a sexy voice. A skin color doesn't make me run away. Look at me. I know what happened in the election last night. I'm not mentioning anything. I'm just going to do this podcast and pretend that the world will keep on going. The world's going to keep on turning. That's not going to stop. Look at these pictures. You have gorgeous black girls here. You got Jill Marie Jones. Always thought her she was sexy in Girlfriends. Rachel True. I remember her from All of Us. And of course, Queen Latifah, who, yeah, came out. Jizzy gear. It's got a heart to it. This movie. It's light. It's extremely light. They don't use the N word. The kids are cute. There she is. These gorgeous black women. There's nothing woke about it. It's my preference, people. Look at them. Look at them. You have mocha, dark, and brown. I love it. That's why I do movies like this. Look at those big juicy lips of Jill Marie Jones. I saw her in Girlfriends when I was a teen, and I was like, oh my God. All those women were beautiful, but she's the sexiest of all five of them. Yeah, all five, and the other women are not ugly either. I mean, they're Goldie Brooks and Trace Ellis Ross and the other Spanish girl. I forgot her name. And then you have Jill. A black comedy should be able to stand on its own 2 feet. You don't have to preach about Black Lives Matter and all that. You don't need that. The movie will speak for itself. Tyler Perry, even Spike Lee. I get it. Prejudice sucks. I get it. That's what I did. I did that at Comic-Con. I saw a black girl doing like a TikTok video or something, and posing, and I said, "You're very cute." And see, and I see subtlety. Well, and I'm not usually subtle. She's cute. I know she's heavenly. Hmm. That little girl must be like in her 20s by now, because this was 2006 or 2007. She's so cute. That was funny. Kids like to be honest. That's a hard job, trust me. When I was the Easter Bunny last year and in 2019, it's strenuous. Hey, heterosexual guy in there, John. I saw this movie last year. It's not as bad as people say it is. Also, my birthday's in 3 days. Good. You have a happy birthday, man. It's on Friday. No, no, it's Saturday because tomorrow's Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Yeah, this week is going by pretty quick. Gabrielle Union has always been attractive. Always. I agree with that, but she's not Tiana Paris. She's much younger and ooh. Yeah, Tiana Paris, if she goes to Comic Con next year, I'm gonna visit her first. Why not? I know my preference. I already know she's married, but so is Denise Richardson. She gave me a nice compliment. Yeah, I remember those CRTVs. Kids cute. The kids are cute in the movie. I thought, and they can act. They're not cameos like the kids in Space Jam. They're in the film a lot more because the main kid, the main boy here, he's a main character in the movie. He's not just a cameo. Look at those afros. They're so cute. They do look like the kids from the first Space Jam, not the sequel. Hey, Josh, this is definitely a movie in your area, in your field. This is heartfelt and it's not overly long. And again, you have a full black cast mostly, and it works. It's not, oh, this has to be forced. No, nowadays, you saw her afro. It's cute. I know. Trust me, if she goes to Comic Con next year, I will. Just Buckwheat's afro from the Little Rascals. You don't have to force diversity, Disney. You can do it in a way that works. It worked in Black Panther, but again, before that, you had Blade. The soundtrack is nice in this movie too. Also, Morris Chestnut's very likable in this movie. There's rap in the movie, but again, early 2000s, mid 2000s, rap was still a big genre. See, there's very few white people in this movie. See it? See, there's a light skinned black girl. Miles is going to be in the MCU. It's going to be there. There's Cat Williams, yeah. He's funny, man. Miles is going to be in the MCU, and when he is, we all are going to rejoice. Starbucks, yeah. Product placement. But it's not throughout the whole film. It's just like one scene. Faison's funny, man. Even in Elf, I saw him in the '90s when I was a kid. I think it was in The Parenthood. Yes, that was the name of a show. When I was a kid, I saw a lot of shows that had black people. Like I saw episodes of Fresh Prince of Bel Air. I saw Martin. I saw, like I said, a lot of shows. All My Love, which is a show that who's on first. It's a fun movie. I'm glad I'm doing this one a year. He's got snacks. Plus, Gabrielle Union doesn't have to like try so hard to look sexy because she is sexy. Yeah. Hmm. He's not lying. Did you see Bring It On back in the early 2000s? Wow. Nothing. Yes, you are. You're very attractive. So is Tiana Paris. I'm like, it never bothered me that she was the one character in the Marvels that didn't even get a name, and she has to be black. I'm like, it didn't bother me. There's a lot of black characters in the MCU, and we're gonna get more. It's not hitting on you. Jill. This was after Girlfriends was over already. It was over in like the mid 2000s. He no cousin. Those are hard to close. The yellow pages are hard to rip. It was a book that you could find phone numbers and addresses. Now you just use the internet. You go on Google and you can find nearly anything. They're cute. These kids are very cute. Josh was a kid when this movie came out because Josh, you were born in 1998. So in 2006, you were like 10 maybe or 11 when this came out. He's so cute. And also, Monica was a little girl in the first Captain Marvel, and he, yeah, they're cute because they actually can act. These kids. Yeah, again, custody. I don't want to go through a custody battle. I don't want to fight for kids. That's not right. Think of them first before yourself. Mm, mm, even her voice is sexy. I always prefer Halle Berry because I saw her at a younger age. I saw her when I was 9. Plus, with all these movies that are struggle movies, is that those are alimony payments, right? Yeah. We know. Again, the no, that's for people that pollute the air. Mm. Damn, she's fine, man. Yeah, if I date a black girl next year, who's gonna stop me? Our new president? No. I know my preference. People do not question my sexuality ever, because I see a woman and yeah, I do the I do the crazy eyes like that wolf in Cool World. Again, that's an allegory. Ralph Bakshi knew what kind of movie he was making for guys to for for people that are like that are furries, or people that get kicks out of animated characters. Yeah, that movie was a trap for them. Santa Land. We're 26 minutes in. You're a mall Santa. There's nothing wrong with that. I wish I was a mall Santa because I get to sit down. I don't have to take pictures standing up or. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Trust me, I've done that. I know exactly what this feels like. Johnny Rockets, I love that place. One of the best places I've ever eaten a burger. It'll never be topped because they had dancing waiters in the restaurant, and that was so cool. I was like, yeah, it's like a 50s diner. I love it. I love Johnny Rockets. I wish they had one here in Brooklyn, but they don't. Hold on. Put the my hands are sweaty. When I see Deadpool Wolverine, hopefully I can see the digital copy here, and then use the laptop. What? Again, you don't have to announce it. And none of these girls are British, which is a huge plus. After some of the, bintos I had to sit through this year. Oof. There's Starbucks again, yeah. And I do like Rachel True's curly hair. I'm into that, Josh. Nappy hair, sign me up for that, please. You don't have nothing to worry about, you know? Mm. He's running away. At least Starbucks is part of the plot. It's not just empty product placement like in an Adam Sandler movie. Chocolate moth. They're trying to hide from each other again. Fate will bring them together. Even though she's married to a other dark skinned black man, but he's a basketball player. I'm not gonna hide from a woman. After I get my surgery next week, I ain't hiding from nobody. If I like a girl, I'm gonna say it. I like you. I don't have any issues saying that. Mm. She has one of those sultry, like, uh, black voices, like Halle Berry, like, oh, it's like, I'm gonna talk like this. I'm like, yeah, again, Josh, I have nothing to worry about. That's my thing. It's always been my thing. I've always wanted to be with a girl that's completely opposite of what I am, especially look wise. That's just my preference. Mm. I would like to see the kid from Stranger Things be the new Miles. He's young enough to play the role, and he has to be younger than Tom Holland. And he's already popular with a show that's lifted him to superstardom. I don't want an unknown unless he looks just like Miles and acts like him. Because Shamik Moore can't play Miles live action because he's almost 30. So there's Queen Latifah again. She's more like an extended cameo. She's not a main character in the movie. And Terrence Howard, he has like green eyes. He's light skinned. We get to see Miles soon. We will. Next year they have to have thing. No more Venom movies. I'm tired of that cartoon. It would be the perfect segue to when Beyond the Spider Verse comes out. They have to catch them before that. Hmm. Oh my god. The soundtrack is really good in the film. I like the soundtrack. She's sexy, man. She's just her and Jill Marie Jones. Wow. Yikes. Mm. Look at her hair. I'm fine with black characters and such. As long as this crazy election doesn't stop us. No, it's not going to stop you guys. When the new Captain America comes out, it's going to make money and it should do fine. It can't bomb completely like Quantumania because this is a new. Wait, no. It's time to cast them because I'm like, yeah, we're halfway through the decade and they're not going to delay the movie for 10 years. They have to get him by Spider-Man 4 before that starts filming next year. We know it's time. It doesn't have to be the he doesn't have to be the main character of the story, but he has to be integral to the plot. Do like what they did in the video game in 2018. Have Miles be part of the story, so he's not forced in there. You got to do something different for the next movie. He's like P Diddy before he got canceled. He's not Kanye West, which he should have been canceled as soon as he stole that thing from Taylor Swift. Yeah, he should have been like, yeah, get out of here. I would have said that if I met Kanye. I'd be like, get out of here. You get out of here. You mental case. No offense, Josh, but yeah, Kanye's worse because he acts like he's off his rocker. He's just an attention seeker. Too much of it. At least you're not like that. Kanye is way worse. He is. His music was good, but why didn't he just stick to music and stop worrying about Trump and White Lives Matter and all that? You're not white, dude. Idiot. I prefer Cat Williams than him. At least Cat Williams is honest when he does his stand up. He's a funny guy too. He has a sense of humor. Kanye's just like, I'm gonna steal the spotlight from everybody. How could Kim Kardashian be with a man like that? I don't know. He's crazy. They're cute kids. I like the kids in this movie. They act human. They act like yeah. Gabrielle Union is gonna look gorgeous like that even when she's 60. Mm. Ugh. So Barg's root beer because they're kids. This is a kids movie. They're not gonna put a lot of drinking in this movie. See brief language and some suggestive humor, but a few adult jokes, but nothing offensive. Oh, her voice is sexy. This woman could do an audiobook on Amazon, and I'll be like, oh my god. I mean, that's what. Let's face it. That's what Cool World needed. It needed more black people that are main characters in the movie or voices. Because why not? If Hollywood was a black girl like that, I would have lost my mind. Granted, nothing against Kim Basinger. Her voice is very sexy. Because they act like a family, which is what I want to see. Those are bumper boats. Those look like fun. Mm. I had a lot of friends in school and throughout my life that were of color, and it never bothered me because I'm not white. Obviously, look at me. People thought I was white. I'm not. Even my sister, who's lighter skinned than me, she's not white either. She's just light skinned. Hey, look, Harry Potter. Yeah, yeah. Look, he has the glasses and everything. I'm seeing that show next week. It never bothered me that Lincoln's best friend is a black kid. He's cute. He's a cute kid, and him and Lincoln have a good rapport with each other in the cartoon and in the live action show. That's a connection that's hard to break. They got two pins. So you have to encourage kids. A gutter ball. Rachel let her hair out. Also, next year I'm going to go to Shakespeare in the Park because I didn't get to this year because the Delcourt Theater, they remodeled it. Hopefully they made the seats better because those seats are very uncomfortable to sit on for 2 hours or close to 3 hours. Bounty Hunter. You know, a skin color should not be a red flag for me. It really isn't because look at me. Look at my wall. Even over there. Look. That's not exactly somebody that's, uh, I'm not a Trump supporter. Let's say that. A glove, yeah. Me. See, the kid wants to sabotage him. See, he's one step ahead of the kid. Sabotaging the relationship won't bring your dad back. Nuclear. This came out after Are We There Yet? Yeah. Yep. Nickelodeon slime. That literally is Nickelodeon slime. It's green. The new April was black. Again, that didn't hurt the movie, guys. She has a black Barbie. Again, nobody canceled the movie. These kids are mature for their ages. 45 minutes in, we're about halfway through the movie. The Little Mermaid remake didn't work because they forced the diversity in our faces. We all know that. Ariel could have been black if it meant something, but her father's played by a Spanish guy. And who's the mom? They don't say it. They cop out. I think that was in the script. She's so gorgeous, man. Why do you think I call Tiana Paris my Nubian queen? I mean, look at her. Look at that air and those that gorgeous skin and that big expressive face of hers. I'm like, oh my god. Woo! Yeah, Marvin Gaye. His music can make you melt like a popsicle in the sun, man. Mm. Yeah, there's some. They drink some wine, but there's no like, there's no whiskey or anything, or people getting drunk because it's a kids' film. Mm. Mm-hmm. You don't appreciate silence. If this was a Tyler Perry movie, it'd be R-rated. There'd be a sex scene after this, but this is not that kind of movie. Of course, Geneva Macaron, or whatever her. She's wow. I want to see her in something like mainstream. Hmm. 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 Good. They're adults. They're consensual. Yeah, she could have been with Kanye, and look how nuts he is. Or P Diddy, who was like, yeah, they're just creeps. These guys got canceled because they put their hands on women and don't get consent. You're not supposed to put your hands on somebody without consent. You can't just hit people. I think that's the director making a cameo. Yeah, the director had to make a cameo in the movie because some directors insert themselves into their films. Yeah, I will have a happy new year. My next birthday's gonna be a big one. A Yamaha, I know what that is. There used to be a music store around this area. It went out of business last earlier this year. It has some subtle moments too. It's almost 2 o'clock. Yeah. So they're mesmerized. They have a bonding moment. He has an audience. John Legend can also play the piano really well. So good. That's appreciated to be acknowledged. Yeah. Shadow is black in the new in Sonic the Hedgehog 3. Granted, the voice is not, but his character is a black hedgehog. Doesn't bother me. Hmm. Uh, then it's just a empty sis. No, they don't. Especially nowadays, where Spotify, doesn't have anything blank. It's got to have albums and songs and tracks, or there's no reason to listen to music. Is Benjamin CD? He's hesitant. That's nice. It's soothing. Oh, there's some soul in this movie. Yeah, do more reviews, Josh. Even if they're from months ago, people want to hear what you have to say about films. That's not Morris Chestnut's voice. It was hot today. It's like 75 degrees today in November. Mm, that ass. Mm. I had to say it, guys. You know me. I wish. If she goes to Comic Con next year, I'm gonna definitely meet her. Yeah, I miss Charlie Murphy. While he wasn't his brother Eddie, who's an icon for all time, his Charlie had his moments. Why did you just say a soundtrack? Hmm. Hmm. That's a good point. $57 minutes in. Hmm. Hmm. I want to meet a black girl at Comic Con next year. At least one, because I haven't yet. I've been going to Comic Con for 5 years now and haven't met anybody of color at the event. My sister did. She met John Leguizamo, but I haven't met anybody yet. It's just most of the actors I want to meet are usually white. It's just how it is. Sometimes. Hey, 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 yep. He has a Fat Albert shirt, and you know that Cosby got canceled. Yikes. Hey, Network 98, what's up? You made it to the third act. It's not his voice. Because Morris Chestnut is not a singer. Coffee Bean Black? Yes. Nothing much. What did Josh say about Kanye? That he's the worst. That he's nuts. An hour in. That's not Morris Chestnut's voice. Have you seen Get into the Greek? No, still haven't seen it. I don't like. I'm not a Russell Brand fan. He's really annoying. Yeah, he's out of his mind, Kanye. He's he demands attention. He acts like a weirdo whenever he is, and I'm like, just shut your mouth. No one's asking you to be an advocate for anyone. Trump won. What else do you want to say about it? Nothing. Get over it. Get it. Go have a new hobby. Do something different. Don't get in people's faces. Take that negative energy and do a TikTok video or something. Stop being a jackass. I'm not. He left. He's too fat. And this is a one-off movie. They didn't have to make a bad sequel to it. Is this wait? The volume's low. I better put this up. I don't want to. I don't want. You guys can hear me, right? Because I want to keep the volume too low. Because the volume was really low. I don't want this to be too low or too loud. Yep, he's gonna knock the food over. We know that. He's trying to hide. That I'll be sure to stay away from him. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Jay-Z and Beyonce also scare me. Well, I'm not scared of Beyonce. I still think she's gorgeous. I just think she could do better than him. If I had her, I would treat her like she's like she's gold. I would never treat her like a trophy. I'd be like, no, you're my wife. I love you. I want you to always be around me. Petty theft. Yep. He found a thief in the mall. That's one of the few things that Faison Love does. Watch this. No, Santa Saves Christmas. I saw him and I pounced him. You saw Zachary Levi got into politics? No, I didn't meet him last year. My sister did. Hmm. It's an underrated movie, but uh, I don't want to see him ever. That's the best opinion option. Yeah, it is. Same thing with me. When Boyega was going to Comic Con, I skipped the day that he went. I went Thursday instead. It's a good song. It's a nice song. Jay Jizzy is basically Jay Z. Yeah, because he was big in music back then. What does Santa do? He saves somebody. Mm. Plus, Jill Marie Jones has dark hair. Oh no, I already have her personality. I like when people have real trees, but then they have to throw them out. I'm like, don't mulch them. Get it? She's chopping it down. Yeah, that's funny. This movie has its moments, and it's very sweet. Justin Bieber was around the wrong crowd and get talked about for things. Yeah, because he's an idiot. He thinks he's black. He's not. I'm blacker than him. I am. My great grandmother was black. Justin was a white kid from Canada that just thinks that he's ghetto. He thinks he's Vanilla Ice, and he's not. I'm way more ghetto than he is. Look at me. Maybe that's why I like black girls so much because I am part black. They don't believe it with my face, but yeah, I got a darker shade. See, that's not just because I went out of the sun today. Justin is a changed person, though. Yeah, but I don't care for his music now. Hmm. It's been a while. I'm a married man, Darius. Well, good for you, Darius. You mean New Year's or Kwanzaa, because that's a black holiday. Having a black Captain America, there's nothing political about that, guys. Yeah, congrats, Darius. Good for him. Good for you. I just want to start dating next year. Yeah, this is one of the few white people in this movie because this movie is 90% black. And again, it never bothered me. I've been watching these kind of films since I was a kid. Dwight goes home next week on Dancing with the Stars because Jen was eliminated way too early. I'm watching Masked Singer tonight. Agatha's over. I'll review it tomorrow if I can. Because hint, hint, I didn't hate Agatha. I thought it's not as good as WandaVision, but it had its moments, especially the aesthetic of the show, the look of the show. I'm gonna review that and the Penguin next week. I could review Penguin on Monday before my surgery because it'll take only a few minutes. Wow, you heard that? Yeah, saw. See the kid, he gets upset, and he's very Miles. He's like Miles because he has a conflict in the movie. Because yeah, Miles has an internal conflict. We get it. Help the needy. I do every year. Yes, he Morris Chestnut shows he can act in this movie. He shows his sensitive side. Especially why they're wearing yellow. Yellow's not really a Christmas color. It's red, green, or even white. Air horns are the worst. Yeah, those are could be distracting. That's a nice setup because they Queen Latifah's on the front, but she's not really in the movie that much. Her and Terrence Howard are just rivals that are barely in the movie. That is nice. So an elephant, Candyland. Work their kids. They acted their buns off in this movie for being such a young age. No, they're just sitting there. Kids are not a business deal, Jizzy. Haagen Dazs ice cream. You think? See, you open your mouth. You saw the picture of the camera people always up in your face, yeah. Because Miles runs a lot. You saw it in the last two Spider-Verse movies, right? He does a lot of running. Not just the scene with all the Spider-Men pointing at each other, which is a great scene, but he does run way more than Peter Parker does. Yeah, he does. He does a lot of running. So he does as much running as the Flash. At least this is shorter than Wonder Woman 1984. Yeah, it's an hour shorter because you don't need a movie to be 2 hours and 20 minutes. That's way too long. Yeah, Queen Latifah and Terrence Howard are just cameos here because Terrence Howard was doing Iron Man and the first Iron Man and Queen Latifah was doing Hairspray, so she was busy doing something else. You could tell that's why she had such limited screen time. Oh, my emotional little flower. The slow mo shot. There he is. Here comes the reveal. I'm Spider-Man. Yeah, no, but that's a much more dramatic movie. Writing my own superhero project with a concept cast. Good. Good for you. Hmm. This film has some heart to it. It really does. You saw the race car. It becomes a payoff in the third act of the movie. It's not high art. This is not Home Alone or Elf or A Christmas Story, but it's got a nice. It's a hidden gem of the holidays. I've seen worse than this. Trust me. I saw Deck the Halls and Four Christmases. Those are way worse than this. And what was the other one called? Also that movie with Paul Giamatti and Vince Vaughn. I forgot what it's called. Fred Claus. Yeah. Yep. They have to have a kid in danger. Yeah, we've seen that before in a kids movie, in a Christmas movie. Like Jingle All the Way, where Jamie is hanging from that tree that's about to fall off the building. If this was Miles, he would have just swung with his powers. The slow mo shot. The new Captain America just has to be American and proud. Yeah, nobody dies in this movie because it's a kid. It's a family film. See, that was just in a balloon. It wasn't real ice. That hurts when you fall on ice. It hurts a lot. We're 87 minutes in. Mm-hmm. I apologize for what I used to talk about food in the chat. Yeah, well, that was years ago, Network 98. I'm past that now. Mm-hmm. At least you're not Little Sims, talking about people that don't matter. Or he's obsessed with Zendaya because he's a kid. Yeah. May you rest in peace, Charlie Murphy. We miss you, man. His death didn't make me cry because I didn't see a lot of his work, but when he was on, man. She's cute, yeah. You beautiful little girl. I hope she's a beautiful woman now. She should be because if she was a little girl here, it's been over 10 years, so she should definitely be legal by now. Mm-hmm. She does, yeah. Let me just unplug this for a second because the phone's getting too hot. So yeah, because I'll charge this when it's over. We know, Charlie Murphy. We know. We're 90 minutes in. Where the movie's almost over. Yeah, she is. She would be a beautiful Princess Tiana. In like, if she cosplay as Tiana, that would be great. Know who Cooper Barnes is? No, never heard of him. It's like an Are We There Yet? Except there's an extra kid involved. I like that movie more because I saw it more in the 2000s. It makes me laugh more because it's more like a cartoon, but that's cute. I came out of nowhere. I admit, when I first saw this movie and he did that, I was like, wait, I didn't see that coming. Like Home Alone 3, this movie doesn't feel mean spirited. No, it has its heart in the right place, which I do like. And it has it has a nice message of, family and, you know, loving, finding a new love. Hey, Will Smith could kiss her. Why not Morris Chestnut? Yeah, it is a romantic comedy family film though. Yeah. Happy holidays. I'm definitely gonna enjoy my Christmas in a month and a half. And I do like Queen Latifah's wig. It looks like Elsa's hair. Yeah. I like her white wig because it looks like Elsa. She was also in the last holiday. That was fun. That was the perfect holiday. Not the perfect movie, but a fun movie for the holidays. Welcome to Jizzy's Christmas Wonderland. So, if you haven't seen this movie for a while, you should stream it at least. There's Terrence Howard. I could take this hat off. See ya, Terrence Howard. Yeah, he's a weird dude too. But anyway, thanks for watching, guys. As always, acknowledge me, and I'll see you guys in the next review, hopefully tomorrow. And well, this was a lot of fun to do a nice light Christmas movie before a month before Christmas, because you know it's November and it's appropriate enough. I don't have a lot of Thanksgiving movies to do, so thanks for watching in the chat and being respectful. So see you in the next one.